guys, happy Vlogmas. It's December and I just thought that I'll just come over here and do a chitty chatty video on hirsutism, on hairy bodies and body positivity and everything in between. So I'm just having my glass of water here and it's around 5 p.m. over here, and I was like, let's talk about it. What's going on? Uh, how I see things changing. Talking about Barbie movie which released this year, and things which are changing in the beauty landscape overall, and relationship with the body as well as body hair, because I have a lot of them myself, as I have idiopathic hirsutism, which is something which is sort of genetic, which we get from our parents or from your mother, where we develop this androgynous pattern of hairs over the body, and they are quite thick, coarse. So it is sort of a coarse curse, but it is what it is, and there is nothing one can do about it. Actually, as you guys know, there is no such medicine for it or anything as such which targets the root cause. So nothing in medicine appeals to me as such. I do feel like there is this movement happening in body hair, as many of the women around the world have those in some cultures, which is quite prominent in African countries as well and Middle Eastern countries, and which also depends on diet and all of that, like wheat and all of that. Whoever eats it a lot, I have heard, might face that issue more. And overall, the lifestyle, I guess, I don't know what is different that I do, but it has been something which is hormonal. So there is that, and I don't want to get on meds for it. No birth control for this shit at all. I mean, with this shit, it's like, why should I take it if it is gonna impact my ovaries in a bad way later on? So yeah, and I just want to talk about how I see different content creators, for example, impacting the world with their own stories, and they are trying to build some activism as well. So I came across Queen Esie. It's her Instagram handle. She also has a channel where she talks about her chest hair, body hair, armpit hairs, happy trail and everything like that. And overall, the body positivity movement, which also got nudged when the Barbie movie released, where everybody was like, yeah, it's Barbie, and we were just you know we were just stamping, we were just acknowledging the things which we were imbibing because of the society told us to, what is good, what is pretty, what is sweet, what is good looking, how your body should look like, your weight, your shape, your eyes color and whatnot, correct? And I feel like when we made Barbie movie the global hit, which of course it was, but it also stirred a lot of conversations in the society, and it also sort of spoke about the pop culture we are living right now. When I did the makeup tutorial, not it was not a tutorial, it was just me enjoying makeup for like Barbie, although I did not go to watch that movie. I feel like um throughout the decades, we were bombarded with what beauty is, how should one look, what your weight should be, what should be your breast size, what should be your figure like, and how you should look like. When it all comes down to that, it just doesn't really, it's not really sustainable. It just doesn't make sense after at some point, even though it looks good on screen. And also somehow the movie also tackled the same topic in a different lens, which I heard of. I still haven't seen the movie, but overall, looking and reading about the plot, works with, it feels like they definitely hinted to some conversation on that path as well. But yeah, body hair and body positivity and skin, skin stuff, which is really individual. It is very subjective. It changes from person to person. How our skin is, the texture of the skin, our own beauty matters, and it is very unique to all of us. The texture of our skin type, the way our skin responses to food, the diet, exercises we do, the stress level we cope with every day, the amount of water we drink, the weather we live in, and all of this nitty-gritty stuff matters a lot. Of course, then comes the hygiene we keep to maintain it, to prevent and cure the epidermal cell, and the help we seek moving forward. And all of this gets together, okay, to go through life. And it is very important that there is skin positivity. There are lots of content creators online who produce content to empower all of us to feel good in our own skin the way it is. You have pimples, you have any textured skin, maybe you have wrinkles, maybe you have crow's feet, maybe you, whatever it might be, maybe eczema, whatever. There are these skin positive influencers or content creators who are doing their bit and making us all feel less alone. And that part is something which one can't just push under the rug, because that is somehow empowering the pop culture. It is something which is also creating a sort of helping people to create a strong foundation to consume something which is really sometimes unrealistic, which is sometimes unattainable, which is sometimes not sustainable for a longer course of time to go along with. And all of this really matters, correct? Yeah, so even when I'm speaking of body hair, it's like I need to wax, I need to trim it up, do I need to do what? Okay, so I am using then shaving cream, then I have the wax strips, and I have this cream going on, then I have the laser treatment, we have electrolysis and what not, okay, just to fit into the society and not feeling embarrassed about your own unique body or your own unique way of being, correct? For someone who has maybe some sort of a skin situation going on, which is for their own type, maybe they have oily skin, maybe they have too dry skin, something like that, they are someone who is trying to be better, but they are trying to be better, but it is very unrealistic to hold them to the standards which are also unrealistic all of a sudden. I heard of one model from Spain. She is not a real model, she is an AI version of a model, where a person, he's a man, he created that AI model, and that model is getting a lot of videos on Insta and all of that. So you see, that model, which really doesn't have any in real life presence, is selling people stuff online, and there are too many of them, maybe teenagers and all of that, who are getting all of it or getting influenced by it to make a purchase and all of that. So brands, when the branding comes, there are too many brands who doesn't think of making it a very ethical, not ethical, I would say it is very practical and profitable for them in that instance. But there might be brands which are present now and which might come later on, where they don't consider how the brand tone or brand message is conveyed. Rather, they are okay with whatever is working from them. So if it is AI model, it is okay, fine, sure, so we need to open our eyes. And that's also what I feel is that we need to be very alert and attentive to what consumption of content we are doing, the advertisement, the brand we are looking towards, the brand we might feel like getting stuff from, what goes into the ingredients, what they show up with, and the basic value of the brand, which definitely can switch brand to brand as well as person to person. So it is. um and that's what I feel about the whole body positivity movement, the skin positivity overall. And there are too many good books and content available online which is really supportive to empower you, to make you feel confident the way you are. Because I feel like this is something which one sort of loses as one grows up and steps into adulthood. So yeah, I feel like talking about this, I just want to speak of one thing, is of insulin resistance. There is this diabetes thing running into my family, and I've been seeing my mom having it. She's healing. She had a thumb injury, she's healing from it. She's getting better day by day. I also feel like from next year, which is 2024 onwards, I need to cut back on sugar as well, and try to prevent, because if it is in genes, of course it might come around. So this insulin resistance is also sort of not good to have if you are having sort of idiopathic hirsutism and all of these issues going on, which is sort of hormonal, but there is no solution on it. There is no proper solution on it rather than getting electrolysis and lasered out. um but it grows back again. It is very likely that it will do that. So there is that. I'll update you guys on the same. My mom had a thumb injury, so she is healing from it. So that will happen soon as well. And everything else is going well here. I hope you are having a good day, night, wherever you are in the world. And take care and love your body and stop judging other people's. Love you. Bye.